young, betrothed to be married and pregnant. Imagine for a moment the emotions and thoughts that Mary and Joseph's parents were feeling when they found out Mary was expecting a child. These two young peoples were betrothed to be married. They were from the same area, probably from the same village. Yet for Mary to be found pregnant was a shock and totally unexpected. You can imagine the questions, the accusations, the looks, the sneers, the anger, the frustration, and the dashed hopes and dreams that both families were experiencing. The question everyone is asking: how did this happen? However, the answer that nobody was expecting was clearly outlined in the New Testament books of Matthew and Luke. In Luke chapter 1, verse 26, we learn that God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth in Galilee to visit Mary. Gabriel addressed her, "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." She is highly favored. The Lord is with her. She is a recipient of God's grace. Mary herself was greatly troubled at the words of the angel and wondered what sort of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God." Gabriel told her that she will conceive and give birth to a son. She was to call him Jesus, a common name, but one that contains the Hebrew form of the word saves. This son will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. He will be given the throne of his father David and will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. His kingdom will never end. In response, she asked a simple question: "How can this be? I am a virgin." How will God accomplish this wonder? The mere logic of it didn't make any sense. Try to answer her own question. Perhaps she began to think ahead to when she will be married to Joseph and they can have a son together. But God's plan doesn't involve the normal means of human logic. Gabriel tells her that the Holy Spirit will come on her and the power of the Most High will overshadow her. Her pregnancy will come about because the work of the Holy Spirit is at hand. The baby will be a miracle worked by God Himself, just so she knows that the impossible can become the possible. The angel goes on to tell her of her relative Elizabeth, who is also pregnant in her old age. Mary's stance is very interesting and amazing. "I am the Lord's servant," she said, and submits herself to the outworking of the will of God, saying, "May your word to me be fulfilled." Mary rushed off to see Elizabeth and spent 3 months with her before returning home. Mary knows she is pregnant, but who else might know? Things begin to come clear to those around her. A swelling of the belly, perhaps, morning sickness, other signs. Rumours start flying. Gossip may have spread in the family, within the village, within synagogue chatter. Elizabeth and Mary provide for us a powerful example of what it means to follow God, surrendering themselves to God's direction in their lives. Eventually, Joseph found out. Who told him? Mary? His family? Street gossip? Put yourselves in his shoes for a moment. His future wife is found to